Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for visiting my page. I want to start off by saying Happy Mother's Day. I am so excited that you actually stopped for this video. Yes, it's Mother's Day, and I have a treat for you. I want to talk about the mothers in my books. I'm talking about the mothers in Cracks in Her Foundation, the mother in Steal, Kill, Destroy, the mothers in Vindicated by His Grace, and our new mother in Dib Sukos.
Great, great. So it is Mother's Day. Just want to say Happy Mother's Day to other moms. So let's just talk about your first book, Cracks in Her Foundation. What was the mother's name in that book?
The mother's name was Lady Michelle. She is of Living Waters Church in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, all these characters are fictional, but there is actually a Living Waters Church in Indianapolis. I did not know that when I actually wrote the book, but yes, she is the first lady of that church. She is the wife of Pastor Michael.
Okay, and so why do you want to say Happy Mother's Day to her?
I want to say Happy Mother's Day to her because she is classy, she's intelligent, and she does not play. I really respect her character. She is a woman who knows how to say what she wants. She is not afraid to say how she feels, but she says it in such a way of where she remains with her classiness. She will never catch her cussing anybody out. She is sweet, but do not get on her bad side.
Okay, so what is your favorite scene with the First Lady of Living Waters Church?
All right, look, my favorite scene is actually a flashback scene. You can see it in the book and also in the play, and it happens like 28 years ago. So 28 years ago from the present, Lady Michelle and Pastor Michael, they're newlyweds, and they are so in love, and they're kissy boo boo boo, and they just opened their church and they're excited. And then the bombshell drops. She finds out that he has been unfaithful to her. This happened before they got married, but yet no, it was an act of unfaithfulness. And she finds out that actually he has a child. And so it's heartbreaking. And the reason why it's my favorite scene is because after she goes through all this, because she knows the woman who he's fathered the child by, it happens to be her cousin who is dying. And I'll leave it at that because I don't want to do any spoiler alerts. But she actually goes through the process of forgiveness. So she's ready to leave. She's heartbroken. She's ready to leave him. She doesn't care about being the first lady of the church. But after she has some time of reflection, then she says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and forgive you. And I respect that about her because I always try to put myself in those shoes. And sometimes like, would I be able to even do that? Would you be able to even do that? And even some of the readers have said, ooh, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I admire her for doing that.
Okay, great, great. That brings us to our next mother.
Yes.
Lady Amelia Dean. Who is she and where is she from? What book is she from?
We Lady Amelia Dean of Green Pastures out of Illinois, a suburb in Chicago. She is the first lady of a mega church, and she is something else. She is something else. She too is reserved, but she's mean. She has some hurt in her life. She is the mother of Tyler Dean. She eventually becomes the mother-in-law of Melody, who you've met in Cracks in Her Foundation. And she has a lot of secrets. And these secrets are eating away at her. I mean, they're clawing away at her.
Okay, is this the one that is a bit of a racist?
Yes, she is. She's this mother. She's this first lady of a megachurch, and it is interracial. However, when her son decides to marry a Black woman, she becomes bitter and cold, angry, even though Black people attend her church, but there's a reason behind that, and that all unfolds in the story. One thing I do like about Amelia is she lets go of that hurt and that racism in her, and she eventually becomes a great first lady, but she really is broken down before any of that happens. She's actually one of my favorite mothers.
Wow.
in my books, because her character, I mean, she literally just turns her life around, and I admire her for that. But she's a firecracker in the beginning.
Okay, great. Let's talk about the wife of Congressman Darnell Smith.
Oh, the new mother. Her name is Alexis Smith, and she's also classy and reserved, but she is calculating. She comes off as this sweet, submissive woman who, you know, everyone loves. And oh my goodness, she's going through such a hard time with her husband in the political scene. But then we find out she does something that's so calculating and so divisive. It's almost disgusting. And I was shocked to even know this about her. I was shocked she was that type of person. So yeah, don't let the pretty looks fool you.
Wow. Okay, so you've talked about three mothers from three different books. Which mother stands out to you as the most dominating woman?
Amelia Dean. She is dominating, and that's the mother of Steal, Kill, Destroy. She just, again, like I said, she has this life turnaround, but she influences a lot of people. She influences her husband. She influences the people of her church. She influences her sister-in-law. She has influenced a lot of people, and it has been in a negative way, again, until she changes her life around. She is very dominant. You know what? All of them are dominant, but Amelia Dean is someone who, to me, is going to go down in the history books.
Wow. Okay, so could you tell us the name of your books in the order in which you wrote them?
Yes. All right. So, Lady Michelle, who we talked about, Happy Mother's Day to her, is in Cracks in Her Foundation. Also, Amelia Dean is in the book Steal, Kill, Destroy. Happy Mother's Day to her. Also, Amelia and Michelle come back for a little bit in the book Vindicated by His Grace. And then our newest mother, who we want to welcome to the scene, is Alexis Smith of Dipsukos.
Excellent. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure to interview you. And you can find your books on what social media outlets and how can they reach you?
All right, so if you want more information on my books, definitely check out my Shani Mixon Author page. You can also find me on Twitter at Shani Mixon. You can also find me at Pinterest at Shani Mixon, on Instagram at Shani Mixon, or my favorite place to go, which is ShaniMixon.com. Lots of information there. And please, if you want to know more about these mothers, check out my new blog, ShaniMixon.com. Click on the blog icon at the top and find out more about our Mother's Day special with these books.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, you guys. Happy Mother's Day. And again, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You make me want to write more. Till next time. Bye-bye.